Slate one, take one.
Oh dear. I hope there's a fire alarm and we'll have to go home. I don't want to do it now. There's people sitting right in the back row, which must be a good sign.
Will you please give it up for Matt Lucas and David Walliams? He was looking at you like he loves you. Listen, my honey, I am a gay man and I pride myself on the fact that I have never had sex with another man.
Well, that's your lookout.
I take it you'll be leaving the village forthwith.
But why should I go anywhere? My life is yours.
Because I am the only gay in this village.
Young man, is this picture suitable for ladies?
What I don't even know about. Anyway, Karen is a snapper.
Hello, Mrs. Llewellyn.
Oh, hello, David. What can I do you for today?
I'll have a quarter of bonbons and a copy of Gay Times, please. It's my only outlet.
A lot of the characters from the radio series are there, but the sketches are the things that have tended to change because I think we probably thought that we would be able to use a lot more of the stuff from radio.
Yeah, we just thought you'd take it, you'd look at it and go fine, but actually a visual joke I've always thought is worth like 100 sort of verbal jokes, and on radio there are no visual jokes really. Paul sort of could come in here sheepishly or something like that.
Picture yourself naked. Not nice, is it? Eh? Now who the hell would want a great lump like that huffing and puffing on top of them all night? Eyes closed, Paul.
It's always weird with names because you want to come up with for a name that's funny, but you don't want it
to, like a comedy character name.
Yeah, you don't want it to ruin the credibility of the character in a way.
Sometimes they're just completely invented names.
Marjorie Dawes, that was Bob Mortimer's suggestion because that character came from Shooting Stars. I don't know. Mafanui is the name of our producer. Matthew Waterhouse sketches, they're all names of Doctor Who actors.
Matthew Waterhouse played Adric in Doctor Who. He was a companion both to Tom Baker and Peter Davison's Doctors. So he just used his name. It's just things like that. It's sometimes the little in-jokes for us to enjoy and sometimes for the audience.
Somebody definitely came in and bought it yesterday. That's right. It's got Hazeldean on the cover and a very informative article on rimming, and you still haven't told me what that means. He actually blushed when I asked him when we did that.
Yeah, that's because I don't know.
I'm Terry the Builder today.
I'm playing Doctor, and we've decided to give him a bit of a cold. Give him a bit of a texture, make it more of a scene, less of a sketch.
I'm just doing a sketch where what is set in the hospital, and it's my mother. She's had a fall, and then I try and pack her off into a home. So she's not ready to go into a home. I try and pack her off into one. That's the sort of person I am.
Still running, Steve? You want to go again?
Yes, please.
Right then, are we all sorted? Mickey?
Yeah, ready?
You've been following an ivy with
Cheerio.
It's 9:30.
9:30, 8:10 I was peaking. Now,
Gone, finished. Scene's dead, isn't it?
I'm going home.
Dead scene.
What are we doing now?
Same again, please.
Oh, God. We were filming the Dr. Lawrence Land sketches. This is the first one. This actually originated out of some improvisations we did round at Steve Pemberton and Rhys Shearsmith's house about
6
years ago.
now.
We just sort of mucked about with a video camera and we all came up with different ideas, and this is one.
Basically, Dave put a dress on over his clothes and some funny glasses and started going.
Away. Somehow.
And Rhys kept going. Rhys was holding the camera, I think. And he kept going.
But whether the public will find it funny, we've yet to see.
And worryingly, that's the director.
Yeah, just getting into character. The character ran. It's really, we wrote a whole biog of her life. Where she grew up.
Matt and Steve.
Just so I could say the lines.
Today I'm doing Dame Sally.
I'm playing the role of Jesus Christ today.
He's playing the role of Robert Powell as Jesus Christ.
Jesus of Nazareth.
I've had a chat with the BBC, the producers of Little Britain, and said that it was okay to film in my garden for this car boot sale. So we've sort of mocked up a car boot sale. We've hired a few thousand extras, some cars.
Well, the story of the sketch is that Gary's mate comes in, Jason, and he fantasises all the way through, and he sees this old granny as a beautiful young woman, and he makes sort of all these kind of advances to her,
Oh, that's got it. And she just sits down and says, "Oh, I forgot the salt. Let me, Mrs. Lee."
Yeah, I did.
And then it's pretty much as is.
Brilliant, thank you.
And all this stuff about the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, that's gone. Yeah. Every costume person has loads of sovereign rings for some reason. It's like a kind of shorthand for sort of common, isn't it?
You're not hard in this.
Am I not hard?
You're not hard in this, really.
No, not really. I'm just bloke. I specialise in playing bloke.
We're shooting for about 35 days.
On location. And then 5 days.
Yeah.
So if you feel like shit now, that's a bad sign.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Matt. Okay. Thank you.
For these boys here at the Chelsea Grammar School,
Sometimes we both want to play things. Sometimes we change. You should be writing it thinking as the character, not as me doing it. And I think it's a much better way of writing. Whereas if you're sort of, I don't know, your performer's ego can get in the way a bit. The characters should write themselves a bit.
Marco. Take 2 at 6. Take 2 pick up.
Stop! What a dreadful dash! Wilson, Dental, Joyce.
She was action.
Shall we just watch the video? Yeah, better. I have to go to the loo.
Slightly frightened of small children en masse.
The old Fruitmany bits, is that? Or is that? No, Fruitmany. No, shit. Yeah. It's really bad. Vomiting. I had some
the pressure at work, isn't it,
dicky
Paul?
pork ribs the night before, and so that's what a trooper I am. Doctor Theatre.
they used to be friends of mine. Very good friends. Really very dear friends. Looks great on the page. Come sunbathe in the rain. Very miserable.
middle of May and it's raining, and I'm quite glad the weather is bad because it means kind of we're not really missing anything.
I can do a wheelie, what?
I had to play Smurf outfit, and it was very difficult to say with these teeth in. But it actually affects my upper lip and makes my upper lip look kind of weird. I think I look slightly simian.
I'm going in and watching Monster Trucks.
We did this sort of rock profile special, and I played Lou Reed and Matt played Andy Warhol, and we started doing this bit because I spoke like that with Elizabeth Lou Reed, and I said, "What do you want for your tea, Andy?" And he go, "Chips." I go, "Oh, you had chips for lunch. What are you gonna have for your tea?" "Chips." Like that, and that just kind of stuck in our minds. So we ended up sort of turning them into proper characters, but I sort of kept the vague sense of Lou Reed's hair. We're playing about 60 characters each, but that does include when we're things like doctors and man and sketch. So as for actual comic characters, probably about 3 each. Yeah.
One between us. Yeah, well. This look isn't complete without the specs, though. Without the specs, it's just Mel Smith.
Slate 322, take 1.
And action.
Right, I finished. Do you want to come and have a look? Please give a nice fat farcious welcome to the Slimmer of the Year, Caleb Roberts! You are the Slimmer of the Year because you lost the most weight out of anybody.
Just now I had to wander around in my underpants and a t-shirt that's not mine, that's too tight fitting, and play a Slimmer of the Year. Man Dave, very, very talented. And the radio show was hilarious, and I think this is going to be very good too. So, it's much better than The Office, isn't it, this? Yeah. What was that? That was rubbish. This should win loads more BAFTAs, I think.
And how can we eat the foods that we crave and still lose weight? So, cravings, I've gone wrong. Take your... Oh, sorry, that's really...
Should we hold it there?
But apart from that, I never did nothing. Have you been speaking to Wayne Duggan? Let me tell you about Wayne Duggan, mate. Wayne Duggan, but sorry. Oh my god, it's so brilliant. Oh my god, it's so brilliant. It's so much better than school because there's no homework or lessons or nothing. And like the... Oh, sorry. I'm going to compose myself. One day this really funny thing happened because this girl... Oh, sorry.
Of course, this is the real Mickey Pollard. I am the real Mickey.
This is where we shot the school interiors, and we also use this for one of the hospital exteriors as well. And over there, where that big light is where they're filming Judge John Deed.
And these nails are stuck on. Then we've got other ones that Union Jack nails. But like I say, you can't really lift anything or do anything with them. In fact, I had some nails on as Marjorie, but I had so much business to do with the pens and giving things out in the die class, I ended up getting rid of the nails. We did a Marjorie in the supermarket and a Lou and Andy, because it just makes sense. Our producer, this is our producer, my family. They're great with family more.
I say, what's something simple? They go, right, here's a sketch in an ice rink.
Yeah, but you've got to find the balance, because you've got to write something simple and economical, but you've also got to make your show look like no other show. The most important thing is the jokes. You've got to not lose touch with that.
I think people just want to see something funny, but I think that shows, so many shows have come along, like The Office and The Gentleman or Royal Family and Space, which have been also brilliant shows, apart from brilliant comedy shows. So I think people want a little bit more from their comedy now, and they sort of want it to be memorable.
Certainly in terms of sketch comedy, like The League of Gentlemen,
just to do another sketch show now, I think would be.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
David was saying had this doing Boris, and he had the bodysuit that was made for John Coleshaw, didn't you?
Yeah.
What Gladiator Maximus Maximus?
I don't know, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger or something.
So it was very tight, and then he had a contact lens. He never complained, but he had a contact lens in. Give you a headache, didn't you?
Honestly,
how do you do it? How's it done? How? How? He acted with a
the pain
slight
of wearing
headache.
the earring.
The mild discomfort of an earring. How do I carry on?
It was a full box here this morning. You've been scoffing again, haven't you, Miss Grace? Right? What are we on?
77.
He took her into his arms again, said he really did love her very much, and gave her another longish kiss.
Well, that's always been Matt's problem, isn't it? Yeah. He's arrogant.
Next door.
So, hi.
Yeah. Mark begged to play this part.
Give me this job, you shit.
Mark script edited the series as well.
I'm just writing the scripts now. It's finishing.
Plus you've made a little sort of cameo as well. It'd be quite a sort of treat.
Well, it was nice because I kind of cherry picked this one. I like this one.
Yeah. But it'll be just quite a treat for viewers to suddenly see you, I think.
Well, see, I wanted to be Nicky Pollard and...
It's very hard.
You know what's great, I think, is when you're in sort of quite thick woolen pyjamas and you've got a wig on and a tie and it's very, very hot. You've got a very, very energetic sketch to do. And you've just had lunch. You've sort of eaten a bit too much as well. It's very conducive to full energy.
Okay, Mark.
Oh, I forgot all about this. Yeah. Oh no.
Buongiorno.
Good morning, how are you?
How are you feeling?
I'm alright. You get used to it after a while. Actually, this is a later call for me, because usually I get up about 20 to 6. We're doing 3 sketches today with this character, Bernard Chumley. I'm looking forward to that because he used to do that character on the circuit. It was sort of the first character that I ever did. Certainly the early stuff we used to do live was very divisive because it was very rude and it was very juvenile as well. And that was the main criticism directed against the Bernard Chumley TV series, was how juvenile it was. And this is what a film set looks like. Lots of white trucks. Yeah.
We'll put the back piece on.
This is Bernard Chumley's toupee box. We have a vast selection of delightful looking dead things. One for every occasion. That's the producer. We know that.
Producer, me film me more. Yeah, this is the eyebrow tour. Yes.
Can you put names to the different eyebrows?
Kimberly, Roger, Tony, Guy, Simon, also Simon.
Hello, I'm here.
You must be Joe.
Yes.
Yes. Come in, young Joe. It's the room on the end.
Chucking them in as well.
I think my lips should be more fleshy. I asked for 4 dogs and I've just got 3, so I think I'm not really doing their jobs. Very puzzled. Yes, I heard it, Kitty. Oh yes, do come in now. Come with me and we'll go watch a video on Snoopy.
Hello, I'll start again. Hello, I'll start again. Hello, I'll start again. Hello, you'll join us in Herne Bay. We just arrived in Herne Bay. It was extremely hot Friday and Saturday. We had Sunday off. We've come here Monday morning, and the weather is like this. So,
We should know, big ladies.
Oh, and here's mine now.
you normally wear this anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
You wear it evenings, don't you? weekends, don't you? I often come round to write to his flat and he's just like that. It's no big deal, is it?
Again and again and again. To the last drip of comedy is wrenched out of it.
Right, George.
Well, he does play very well. You know, that's really good that he does.
See? 30 years at the RSC and this is why we write like this.
We should, George.
Yeah, bloody low budget rubbish.
We are in Herne Bay.
Tell him how good it was.
It was good.
Out of 10?
10.
10.
And I've got 8 minutes before we're away to dinner and 2 shots to do. So let's
I would
do
have
them.
said 4, but generous.
Then I'll do the walk.
Little Britain, 786, take 4.
He does all his own walking. All my own walking. He won't let anybody do his
I
walking.
don't, you know, come on, I've had the training.
And that's the end of our sketch.
If we have lots of series of little work, I'll be able to afford to have an ice cream Mr. Whippy pump installed in my kitchen. That is pretty much what I now want to, you know, my ambition really. That and have a chimp, I definitely want a monkey. Yesterday we were in Herne Bay, and today we're in somewhere near Henley where they filmed The Vicar of Dibley, apparently.
Very shiny, Susie, yeah? Plenty on.
I'll pretend I was looking over there.
Friday.
Hello, David! Commandeering this vehicle!
Sorry.
Alright, then I'm not.
He likes it. Where would we be without my family?
I just brass up his
ITV.
That's what they rely on.
Well done, folks. That's a wrap. See ya. Oh. Can't believe you just assaulted me, director.
Matt, do you ever wear stuff like that at home?
Frequently. Yeah, lots of nipple.
And action!
Ah, get up! Get up! What are you doing, man? Get up! Get up! What are you...
Today I'm following the footsteps of Michael Crawford by doing my own stunts.
You'd like to check it? Check that solid.
Safety is an important factor, Steve, because at any time in a stunt, anything can go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
It's for you guys, it's more for the insurance guys. I don't mind taking a risk, Steve, I'll be honest with you. Whether it's with a joke or whether it's with a stunt.
I mean, now that I'm behind the camera,
You do less.
I do less stunts, as a rule.
Whoa! Come out of the bush.
It's a stunt. It was a stunt.
This is one of the torturous stunts I've recorded. A man in a tracksuit falls out of a Fiesta. This isn't what they dreamed of. Okay, let's do a stunt. Still feels like the middle of the night. Yeah. I only have to walk from here to there to get in this car, so it isn't actually that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that good, yeah. Just trying to keep concentrated. Last night I did stay out late. And I didn't get home till about 2 a.m, so that is very unlike me.
We're just going to try this wig on, which we may or may not use.
So which one's your favourite wig then, Dave?
I actually really like that. That look is very good. I don't think I really look like me.
Yeah.
There. You know, like having teeth in really changes the shape of your mouth and the way you speak and stuff.
I like Emily Howard's period wig.
That was a hard one, that, because only in a show where you play women, and then you also want to say, well, this character's just transvestite, though. It's obviously you've got to think about why that. You've got to push it a little bit further, haven't you? Really, otherwise.
And make it different.
Most
from every other
transvestites look like I look in the, as women, don't they?
Yes. All look like
in real life.
I'd like to work again after that.
Being a lifeguard was actually a job for me.
Was that?
Yeah, me, also Simon Pegg. It's a strange two coincidences. Both worked as lifeguards in our sort of summer holidays, and both went to Bristol University.
All Vicky's friends have renamed themselves, all called like Melody and Harmony.
But anyway, Shelley Bentley gave Craig Cameron a blowy in the shallow end for a bite of the honeycomb.
I asked you if you pushed that girl in the pool.
No, because I would never do that, because...
When you pick out from the wing?
Yeah.
No, because I would never do that, because once like this... No, because I... No, because I would never do that, because... No, because I wasn't even there, because I was... Sorry, I was just chuckling.
Right, take 6.
Action! Oh, shut up!
Cheeky.
The kerfuffle getting him in and the kerfuffle getting him out.
Other than that, it's fine.
It's the kerfuffle getting him in and the kerfuffle getting him out, but other than that, it's relatively kerfuffle free.
The kerfuffle getting me in, the kerfuffle getting the bag, but apart from that, it's relatively kerfuffle free. Just lowering him very gently down into the water.
But he don't have a quite clear... So should we go ahead and do it? Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, how are we going to do this? Right, you try and get the...
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah, it can be. Did you shower?
Yeah.
And cut!
We're here recording Tom's bits. So Tom Baker is in the booth just over there. And we're doing all our episodes within one day, so it's quite a lot to do, isn't it?
Let's do it!
Lovely. Tom, can we just do it like you've received a dirty phone call at the end, like someone has made so just the line is, hello? No, I'm not wearing any knickers.
And then we'll put the sound effect of a ringing phone, and then you say hello.
No, I'm not wearing it.
Camera straight. You were always our absolute first choice to do this, and you were having so much fun with those deep south phrases. We just can't imagine anybody else. We go, oh mama, and you do it. It's fantastic.
How does it feel to be like the voice of Britain, Tom?
Well, I mean, I agree with it entirely. That's why the boys gave it to me. So, I mean, I'm playing these kind of pompous, reactionary, nostalgic sentiments, which are matters of fun. The reason why I can do them so well is I actually believe in them.
All right, once we've got the knee pads on, folks, we'll shoot this.
That's Luke. He plays the miniature Dennis Warsman from behind. But even he isn't small enough, and he's got to go on his knees. We haven't explained to him what the whole sketch is about, because I think if you know it, it's like, do you remember mine? No. Do you know this guy Dennis Warsman is? No. Well, we've done a joke where he's got a miniature, right?
Lovely, do send it in. Yeah.
Hello! Oh, that's a big dog.
Have you not met Wolfie? They do start rehearsals on Monday.
Well, that's not much time, is it? To write a new theme tune?
There's no music in it whatsoever.
Well, how does it start then?
Shake his hand.
Aside from the fact that we've got sketches to do, to perform and hopefully they'll go down well, to me I'm equally as curious to see how the material that we've shot on location over the last 7 weeks will play in.
So should we go out?
Can I just say, this is before we shoot, we always have a dance, don't we?
How's this my skirt work?
It's a little Britney dance.
It's a way for grown men to make a living.
Yes.
Huh? You get a proper job.
The artists are ready, the creators of Little Britain. What can I say except will you please give it up for Matt Lucas and David Walliams?
David, do you like Elvis?
Yes.
So do I. They're really helpful to Father Christmas at Christmas time. David, where do you live?
I love dogs.
I love dogs too, but David, where do you live?
It's been 2 weeks. Still haven't received your assemblable kitchen.
Because what happened was he was getting around cars, but then something happened because Shelley told him to bet. Anyway, he's been completely going around saying he just be so much. Not even spoken to a show, but she said Dash McKill's hair.
Samantha's very good at oral.
66.
I don't know if you noticed. 5 words, all in the right order. Thank you.
It works well, works very well.
If you part a scarecrow, you'd come too far.
Tash, come on. BBC. Tash, come on. BBC.
Should we just stand in the light a little bit over here?
No light over there. BBC.
On the table behind Matt there is Matt Lucas's mother. This is how cheap this show is.
David stabbed in the back with a
You've been sitting here all the
blunt
time.
table knife. What made them pluck me out?
Molly Sugden, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. I would never dream of wearing something even remotely colourful or outrageous when I go out. I don't know why, but I wouldn't, and certainly not to a nightclub. But I would think nothing of wearing it on TV.
I agree, it's very slimming.
Shall I go, Mel, yeah?
Yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Wish there were more. Oh, sorry, I've already cooked it up.
Alright, okay. No laughing. Right, throwing me.
Greetings.
This is the edit suite where it's all sort of comes together and everything happens. This place has been a hub of activity. This is the editor, Michaela Pollock.
We're going to have to treat it so that it sounds. Once it's treated, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Get out.
All right. How we've done it is every single sketch has got a card. It's got its duration. It's got everything on it. And basically, for the last few weeks, all we've done is sit and swap this huge jigsaw puzzle around. Now it's all done, it's all edited, and we're putting the show together. Ready to see the back of all this now, I have to say.
I'd known David and Matt for a few years anyway, and
when they started doing the radio show, I think I probably volunteered for it before they asked me. I was very grateful. We kept talking about all the different things that it shouldn't be, and in a way it needs to be everything simultaneously, you know, just feeding from the characters, which are, you know, people who, as far as they're concerned, don't appear to have anything wrong with them. The music sort of reflects that, reaching out for something which is sort of just beyond your grasp. I mean, it's just the most obvious, hitting the nail on the head as plainly and as boldly and as, you know, unashamedly as you can. Writing and performing comedy is probably one of the easiest things in the world. They'll tell you that.
That's the end. So hopefully, come back next year if we have another series.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming tonight.
It's late 9/7, we'll take it from you.
Oh, mercy. Oh, let me live. Oh, my sweet potato. Oh, my sweet Lord. And